Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC, and today we are taking a look in this giant box. Just want to say a massive thank you to Rochester RC, our race sponsors, who help us out on race day with our tyres, our additive, our batteries. They also help us with cars, and everything we need to keep us racing and keep us providing you with interesting race content. So if you'd like to support Rochester RC, you can use discount code POPALONGRC to get an extra discount at the checkout. So do check out their website and help them help us. I am Carl, and unfortunately for you guys, Mark is still away on holiday today. However, he did pass on this giant parcel to me to unbox for you guys so that you can see what we're going to be up to over the coming months and as we transition out of the summer into the winter. Now then, we have got so much planned on the channel, but here in front of me we have got two very special cars. This first one here is the Tamiya Hotshot. Now the reason why this is a important car to me is actually this is a re-release of my first ever RC car, and this was my car of choice for the revival that I participated in last year. So Mark and I are both booked in for the revival for this year, and I need to start thinking about getting cars ready for that because that is coming up in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to a track we've never raced at before, so really looking forward to that one. So lots of work and prep to be done on this. Next to the Hotshot is another car, which is, again, quite a significant car for both me and Mark. Now that is a Tamiya MB-01. If you are a regular on the channel, you will know that I've been competing in the MTC Nationals this year. I've been running my Carton 210 fronty, and I'm really enjoying that driving experience. That all stems from the front wheel drive MB-03, which is the first real car I raced when I first took up racing over at the Leighton Buzzard Club, maybe 12, 13, maybe 14 years ago. The MB-03 was the car of the time. So when Mark and I set up this channel and we started off with Advantages, we saw the iconic cup and thought we want to get involved, we want to be a part of that. So we dug out the MB-03. So there's loads of footage on the channel of us running our MB-03s at the iconic cup and sort of taking you guys on a journey as two old men got back into RC. So that was where the journey really started. But back over to this box. Now this box has been sent as a care package by our sponsors, which are Rochester RC. They are our race sponsors, and as we have a couple of races coming up, they've sent us some pretty amazing stuff actually. There's not one but two cars in this box. Let's have a quick look in there. I've talked to you a little bit about the Hotshot. Now I did run that at the revival last year. I definitely didn't get to race it. The reason I didn't get to race it is it just wasn't competitive. I decided that for this year's revival I'm going to go one better than the Hotshots, and thanks to Rochester RC we have got the Super Shot, the Super Hotshot. Look at that. So coming up very soon on the channel there is going to be an unboxing of the Tamiya Super Hotshot. And we are going to do an unboxing, we're going to do a build video, we're going to do a test video, and we're going to finish by taking this car to the 2023 Iconic RC Revival. Still classed in the same age group as the Hotshot. I am not going to be getting inside this box. The reason being, this project here is all Mark's. I'm going to let Mark build this car ready for this year's revival. To be fair, I'm going to put him under a little bit of pressure because, let me double check, I think we've got about 2 weeks. Can he do it? That is going to be the race itself, really, isn't it? Can Mark build a car in less than 2 weeks? Because if we base it off the TLR that he built for me, we are looking at... that probably took about 2 months. So, fingers crossed, Mark can get this built ready for this year's revival. Anyway, that's car number 1. I did say there's another car. So, are you ready for this one? So the second car in the box. Now, I am really, really excited about this one. If we go back to the MO3 and the MO3 racing that we've done, it was brilliant. It was such a level playing field running these cars. And do you know what? The MO5 equally, they were quite even on the racetrack. However, Tamiya then released the MO7 and the MO8s. And those two cars are much higher spec. There's a lot more changes that can be made to the cars to make them a lot racier. So they are sort of a race spec car. Now, Tamiya have recently released a car which I think might be a really worthy replacement to the MO3. We would love, actually, for Tamiya to re-release the MO3 chassis, because obviously we can run this car at the Iconic Cup, but unfortunately getting hold of spares for these cars is becoming increasingly difficult, and you can no longer buy the kits. However, this next car is this one here, and that is the Tamiya brand new MB-01. So this car I have been really excited about ever since I first saw Tamiya advertising this. I thought, do you know what, I need to get hold of one of them and I need to get that car racing. So this is the plan. I'm going to get this thing built up. I'm going to run it at my local club, see how it performs up against some MO5s and MO7s and things like that. And if I think I can get more out of the car, I may put a brushless system in it and take it to the MTC Nationals. Now, I do not expect to be winning at the MTC Nationals with this car. I don't know just yet what gearing options we've got, so I don't know how fast I can actually push this car, but I really like it. I really like the way they've designed this car, so you can actually have it set up as a front-wheel drive car, or you can have it as a rear-wheel drive car. You can run it at 3 different wheelbases. This is such a versatile chassis, and this might be the future of Tamiya M chassis races. So maybe we are going to take a move away from the M chassis, as in the MO1, MO2, MO3, MO4, MO5, MO6, MO7, MO8. And I think now, rather than going to the MO9, I think they're starting again with the MB-01. And potentially, this could be the new style of M chassis that come from the Tamiya factory. So, really looking forward to getting inside this box and getting this car ready for some club racing. These are 2 really exciting projects we're going to get cracking on as soon as Mark's back from his holidays. He is going to smash this Super Hotshot out in super quick time so that we can get this car ready for the revival. Meanwhile, I'm going to be working hard getting this MB-01 up to race specs so that I can test it out on the local track. So if you are interested in either of these journeys, please do like, subscribe and hit the old ding dong bell.